It's Friday, guys. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? What the hell is really going on here, y'all? Today, and what the hell is going on here? News, more white people, anarchy. What in the world? They turning against each other. Black folks, what we gonna say now, black folks? What they gonna say now? Y'all know how black folks be like. Black folks always turn each other down. Black folks can't stick together, blah, blah, blah. I call y'all porch monkeys. You know why? Because you don't get off your friggin' porch. I've been saying for years that white people shiz on each other too. And let's talk about it. Okay? First thing we're going to talk about is good news. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys are House of Cards watchers. I have to admit, I have not watched the past 2 seasons, but I'm going to binge watch it this weekend, right? So the reason why I didn't watch, damn y'all, let me get some caffeine in me right quick. Hold on. Okay, let's start. Okay, so I want to take it back a little bit. I want to say this, right? Black folks, I hope you feel a sense of relief that you're actually seeing now that white folks really have the same problems that black folks do. It's just that white folks were hiding it for a long time and nobody spoke about it. It was just black folk stuff. Our ignorance was on the surface. They got some ignorant stuff going on too over there, and it far surpasses black folk ignorance. You hear me? It's just that they got the money and the power to cover it up, right? And trust me when I say some of these things that go on in white folk, rich people land, we would take a gasp. We would be clutching our pearls on the white folk BS, okay? But anyway, it's not even really about black and white. It's about power, right? Because, if you got some power and they want to pull you down, or they sick of your ass, or you done rubbed the wrong person the wrong way, or they'll take you down, love. They'll take you down. It's just that, it's just at different levels of money, right? Because regardless of what you do to Harvey, what's his name? Harvey Weinstein, Kaiser Soze, Jeremy Piven, Charlie Sheen, they're still friggin' rich. So anyway, taking it back to House of Cards, right? So I was kind of upset. I was like, dang, my show House of Cards is going off because, like I said, House of Cards was taking Scandal and like banging it in the head saying, get down, Shonda Rhimes. I don't know what you're doing here, but this shit is boring in compared to House of Cards, right? But what a lot of House of Cards followers were wishing is coming true. So they are going to have a 6th season, but Robin is going to be in charge. Why do I keep wanting to call him Harvey? Kaiser Soze's, and I don't know why off the top of my head, Kevin Spacey's wife, Robin, is going to be, or Claire, is going to be the one that is going to be running that final season. And y'all, I always knew that Claire should have that show. Now, don't get me wrong. Kevin Spacey and Claire had a great dynamic. It was a sick dynamic. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm telling y'all, the sickness that went on in that show, that's why I'm saying to y'all, y'all need to stop thinking that it's just black folk that got all these problems. White folk got them problems too, man. It's just on a way different scale that we couldn't imagine because we ain't got the money and the power, or the people on the regular world, the porch monkeys, as I call it, to let it happen, or for it to be successful. Rich people problems. So so far, on House of Cards, what's going on is it's actually 20 people that all together, child, they Bill Cosby in them. They are Bill Cosby in his ass. But it's 20 people that have came out since the young dude came out and said, yeah, Harvey put his hands on me too. Damn, why do I keep... Kevin Spacey put his hands on me too. So now Netflix is like, I was totally unaware of what the freak happened. We didn't know what was going on. Use a goddamn lie, Netflix. Use a goddamn lie. Because in 2012, you all had a meet. Well, you all didn't have a meeting, but it was addressed in 2012 when people had came out and said, yeah, Kevin Spacey kind of touching on me. But the thing about it was the people only addressed it with the major players. They didn't address it with like the crew. So the crew, the people like the drivers who was, to go to his house, pick him up and take him to the set, it didn't get addressed with. So what they did was they talked amongst each other about what was going on. Hey, Kevin Spacey put his hands down my pants. It got down my pants. And it just stayed amongst each other. And amongst each other, porch monkeys, because white folks can be porch monkeys too, when you stay in your little cluster of ignorance, they was like, well, you better not say nothing. You better not tell nobody, because boss may say something to us. Boss may fire us. So that's what happened. Also, hold on, guys. And let me say this, and I'm going to say this final thing about Kevin Spacey, which gave, this ninja deserves the side eye, because this young man was 18 years old, right? And he said that he was at a bar, and Kevin Spacey kept buying him drinks. Now, he 18. Kevin Spacey kept buying him drinks over and over again, getting him drunk. And next thing you know, Kevin Spacey stuck his hand down his pants and grabbed his weenus. I'm saying to myself, what? As a grown man, you can't say, sir, don't grab my weenus. What's wrong with you? If you didn't want your weenus grabbed, trust me, I'm a woman. And I do, I'm getting ready to marry a woman. But if a woman I don't want to grab my breast, even though, y'all, let me divert from this. Let me digress for a sec. So anyway, they think that I have a really, really big butt, right? People, like all my friends, co-workers, everybody think that I really, really have a big butt, right? And I don't see why. But I'm telling you, my friends and my are constantly either smacking me on the ass or rubbing my ass. And it's not a bother to me, because I'm an ass rubber myself. How can I be mad at somebody for rubbing on the ass that I do? But I'm not finna come out years and years later and be like, oh, they rubbed my ass. Oh, they touched my ass. Some things are just, if you're not mad about it, you're not mad about it. I'm not gonna come out years and years later because one of the women that squeezed my butt is getting accused of butt squeezing and say, yeah, she squeezed my butt too. No, that's not gonna happen, because obviously it wasn't a bother to me when she did it or when they did it. Now, if a man touched my ass, then we got something else going on. Then we got a problem. And I know you like, Nay, what's the difference? Because it's all, well, women, we just touch and we're just Philly, just period. That's just us. That's what we do. But men, on the other hand, child, if it ain't a gay man, like I told you, I got this gay dude I'm in love with down in Atlanta. But, a bisexual dude I'm in love with down in Atlanta. And when he squeezed me, I don't care. But if it's unwarranted, right then off the giddy up, I'm going to be like, what the fuck you think you doing? What the hell is going on here? And I've been cussing, y'all. But what the hell is going on here? So anyway, getting back to Kevin Spacey, the 18-year-old's mama called and filed a report. And I'm saying to myself, 18-year-old mama, why are you filing a report? Why are you saying something? Why he 18? Why he can't say something for himself? And the mother was like, he was ashamed. Whatever. What the hell on ever? People do anything. You see this ignorance, right? This is pretty ignorance. Now let's move on to Jeremy Piven. Jeremy Piven, oh man, I cannot think of the guy's name on Entourage, but he played in a ton of movies, a ton of great movies. But Just Google him, y'all. But while he was on the set of Entourage, he supposedly had groped a woman inappropriately. At least this time it's a woman, y'all. At least this time it's a friggin' woman. But he had grabbed a woman inappropriately, and she came out because, you know, it's the season of coming out now. It's the season of come out, and it's Bill Cosby's fault because he started it. And she came out and she said that he was inappropriate to me, and I was scared to say anything because I was scared for my career, right? I can't knock those women because I can't knock those women because I have been in that situation myself, and because I was very, very, very early on in my career with the government. I didn't really say anything either. In fact, I didn't even know my coworkers enough to even say anything to them. You dig? So I was probably like 2 or 3 months in. It was so bad that I was like, I don't even know if I want to work here. But at any rate, guys, sorry for keep going, you know, to the side. But then after she came out, you know, Jeremy Piven was like, I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what that lady talking about. I don't know her. But then he did something to another woman who came out and confirmed, I think it was, she said it even happened. It happened on October 30th where the young lady came out and said, you know what? I believe her because he did such to me. So now it's like, I'm like, oh my God. It's white folk anarchy, y'all. It's white folk running everywhere. Loose, y'all. Somebody grab a water bottle and spray these buttersuckers. It's terrible. They running and telling that. You hear me? It's just terrible. Next thing is this. I said, oh my God. This one right here, I mean, I was done. You hear me? Spent. So I don't know if you all remember the movie Lucas, right? And it was like I think it was the two Hames. It was Corey Haim and it was Corey Feldman. You know, back in the day, we didn't have a whole lot of black movies to watch as young people growing up. But we had to watch a whole lot of teenage white movies, right? We still do, you know, coming of age movies. We still do, but at least it's a little more. That's what they need to do more of. Young people coming of age, African American movies. We don't have. I don't know why, if it's about money. I don't know, but they need to get together and they need to do something. You hear me? They need to do something. So, why is it so hot in here? So, at any rate, Corey, I think it's Haim or Feldman. I forget which one it was. Now, whoever it was, the Corey had wrote a book about the abuse that you suffer as a young actor in Hollywood. And he came out and he said that, okay, I was molested or I was forced to do, not forced, like raped, but he was coerced into doing anal sex with another actor. Right? That's what he wrote in his book. But he didn't come out and say who it was. Lo and behold, y'all, it was friggin' Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen approached him and said to one of the Coreys and said to him, hey, look, this is what happens here in Hollywood. It's older men and young men that's getting frigged in the behind all the time. That's just what happens. Like it was a rites of passage, y'all. And I believe it to happen because I believe somebody did it to Charlie Sheen. The thing, I've heard or seen so many videos where they're talking about how you make it in Hollywood and celebrity world is if you have sex, if you have gay sex with some of the powers. I'm believing that shit's now, y'all. That Illuminati stuff, I'm not sure if the Illuminati is, is the case here. But something ain't right. You know how they say the Illuminati is associated with, you know, sexing and who's sleeping with who and powers, and you got to sacrifice your monkey and you got to sacrifice your nephew on your mama's side, just all kinds of BS, you hear me? But I believe that this shit's about these people got to sleep with other people, men, in order to make it. I'm believing that's true. Because when they said that Charlie Sheen, 19 years old, said to a 14-year-old hey, this is what you got to do. It's the norm here. At 19 years old, you're not even experienced enough to even know how to use those terms. You don't even know how to put them words together. It's the norm here. This is what we do. That's not even something that a teenager would say. Oh, it's the norm here. This is how we carry things. This is what happened. No, sir. That's not what happens. Somebody told him that. And I'm sure the person that told him that, somebody told him that. If you know what I'm trying to say. Oh, God. It's 15 minutes in. So anyway, y'all, happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Tell me what you think about all this going on. Y'all know that I typically don't like to get involved with white people mess. I typically don't do it. But, I have incorporated in what the hell is going on here now news. And I am just shocked and appalled. I told y'all that we are seconds away from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. This is equitable to the Catholic Church priests and the kids. You hear me? The priests and them boys. You hear me? And I'm telling you, that shit is rampant. And they still not addressing that the way they should be. But hey, anyway, guys. Happy Friday. I really, I'm trying to do nonstop November. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really going to try to not do anything on the weekend, because that's when it seemed like the algorithm with YouTube be tripping the most, when you could do a video and it won't get monetized. So I'm going to try to save it for a Monday morning mess. So whatever happens on the weekend, but guys, I'm going to try to do the 30 videos. Oh man, I can't do Monday Morning Mess because I need to do I can do Monday Morning Mess and do Real Housewives of Atlanta that afternoon. That when I get home from work on Monday. So, anyway, guys, happy Friday.